failure has no father, success has many. So the thing is that so far as DK Shivakumar is concerned, don't you think that although they were battling Muda, Valmiki, the sacking of a minister for the first time in their cabinet, and also several other kind of allegations, it is to the credit of DK Shivakumar the way he snatched victories in 3 bypolls.
Yes, very much. It's a huge boost for the Congress government, the party, and also for DK Shivkumar. As you mentioned, the ruling party was battling several of the charges, especially the corruption charge, and also as you mentioned, the section of one of the ministers. So, in the backdrop of all this, winning 3 seats, including that of the high-pitched battle of Channapatna, not very far from Bangalore, I think has really boosted the image of both the Shivakumar as well as the Congress party. At the same time, BJP and the JDS, the partners in Karnataka, they have received a serious setback, not just to the alliance, but also to the personal prestige of many of its leaders, especially former Chief Minister and the current Union Minister, H.D. Kumaraswamy,
Right.
State BJP President Vijayendra. So these are some of the things. You just mentioned about the Congress figures. Congress, polled just 15,374 votes in the last 2023 elections, and in just 1 year, it has increased its number of votes to almost 1 lakh by almost 1 lakh. It's 1,12,000 now, and the margin of defeat of Kumaraswamy was just about 16,000, and now the margin of victory of Yogeshwara is some 25 odd thousand. So
Right.
all these go to show that it's a victory for which Congress will be very happy about.
Vijay Grover has also joined us. Vijay, hi. Thank you for joining us on the broadcast. Vijay, even as there are lots of celebrations in Maharashtra, your state and my state, that is Karnataka, let's talk about it. We're talking about how the man of the moment is DKS Senior and DKS Junior, the DK brothers, as it were, the way they worked at grassroots level, the way they kind of, took everyone along. At the stage of the panchayat, everything, Arun and I were just talking about it. Vijay, I want also to focus on the infighting in the BJP. Of course, the JDS and BJP fighting will also come. Just wait for 2 days and we'll see editorials. But then, Yatnal saying and Jharkioli saying this Vijayendra is not worth it, he's dynastic, he's corrupt, we'll go to the center, we'll go to the top. Don't you think that the people watch all this, I mean, they look at it, Vijay, they did not bother about Muda, Valmiki scam, everything else, where the chief minister is in the dock and also Parvati, his wife. But then the infighting, don't you think, has cost them very badly, because they are anyway strange bedfellows, as it were?
Well, see, Sudha, there are multitude of reasons as far as, these defeats are concerned with the BJP. And I'm sure they will, introspect, because, voices like Yatnal may be, poo-pooed that, he's a maverick and, he's someone who doesn't pay heed to, the party discipline and all that. But the fact is that there is a serious issue within the party, and that is something that needs to be addressed. At least that is the message for the BJP and from the BJP. If one were to look at the present scenario where they have lost, despite having the momentum and despite having, hot potatoes in their hand, which they could have, tossed to the Congress camp. Now, clearly, this is something where, you spoke about Muda. Muda certainly had put Siddaramaiah on the defensive, and he had no conviction to go out and campaign on behalf of the party the way he would have otherwise, if the Muda scam was not there. The second thing, you have to look at factors like let's talk about Bharat Bommai's defeat.
Yes.
Very clearly, Mr. Bommai had said that he does not want his son to contest because he knew about the infighting, and that is something that has now come out to the fore, and that is something which is very, very critical. Now, the biggest surprise was Channapatna, and that is something where there is series of actions which have gone in favor of DK Shivakumar, And I would say more credit to CP Yogeshwar, the local person who's actually been the candidate and has won this election for them. Now, BJP is infighting aside, certainly they will look at it, introspect about it and all that kind of thing. But the second thing that now comes to mind is the most important thing is whether the Congress will be able to take this momentum forward and ensure that, the promises that were made to the people will be something
Right.
that will be kept by the DK brothers.
All right.